Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Alright, so today I'm eating a HelloFresh meal. It's called Balsamic Tomato Herb Chicken. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Even if you haven't subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us because we like to hear from you. I'm going to say grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay, so I was trying to show y'all the recipe card. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna taste it. I don't be taste testing while I be cooking, so this is gonna be my first time tasting it with y'all. Okay, so it's got some pasta that I cook with like some garlic, salt and pepper. I did add this Trader Joe's everyday seasoning that I have, and then the chicken, you like sauteed it first, then I put it in the air fryer. That said put it in the oven, but I put it in the air fryer, got some cheese on top. Then I made this tomato balsamic little glaze to put on top of here. So I like the noodles. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, how it's gonna work. These noodles ain't got no type of sauce on there, but they're actually really good. I just cooked them in some garlic, some butter. It said to save some of the pasta water. I put some salt, pepper, and then, like I said, that Trader Joe's everyday seasoning. Now, I usually, as far as what they tell me to do, I usually do it. You know, I follow the recipe card to the T. I will add like some other seasonings. Like if they be just talking about salt and pepper, I will add like some more seasoning or whatever. But, and that everyday seasoning is the only one I added. So I just feel like just salt and pepper. And this time the only cooking method that I didn't follow was putting the chicken in the oven. I just put it in the air fryer. One, because I need to clean my oven out still from when I made that fruit pizza. I just bought some oven cleaner today, so. I haven't tasted the glaze yet. Let me give y'all a bite. That's it. You eating? I mess around and just eat pasta like this. It's good and it's so simple. Ain't got nothing in there, you know. And I like let the pasta water cook until it basically disappeared. And I think I told y'all before that pasta is my favorite food. Particularly chicken Alfredo, but all pasta. That's another reason why I like the Cheesecake Factory so much, because they have so many pasta dishes. And I pretty much tried most of them. Except for pastas that would be like this, you know, they ain't got no sauce. There are some pastas that, you know, don't have any sauce on them or whatever. Like butter and noodles or something. Again, haven't had a HelloFresh meal that I did not like. Now, one thing I haven't done is made them after, like, you know, after the fact, because you know you still got the recipe cards if you want to make it again. And that's something that I haven't done. I don't know why. And speaking of buying cleaning products, today I went and bought some laundry detergent because I finally got my washer and dryer, which I'll tell you about in a second. And I'm sorry, I put two big things of laundry detergent. I use Tide Free and Clear, and then I use this other one, Persil. And two big things that, well, one, Persil, like they just started making like the really big, you know, tubs of it or whatever, or bottles of it. And, or at least I'm just now seeing them in the store or whatever. But I have been buying it for a couple of years and I haven't seen it. Put both of those on the dryer. They were sort of on the edge, and clearly with the dryer going, they basically just fell off the dryer. The tops broke, and you know, you have to open it a little bit, like break the seal a little bit on the screw part so that, you know, it'll flow well from the nozzle. The caps on the screw part on both of them broke, and they were sitting on the ground, and they basically like 3/4 of the liquid is let out of the jug. I don't care about it being on the floor. It's, you know, it is what it is. But them things is expensive. That laundry detergent was supposed to last me for a long time because I don't wash often or whatever, so I'm sorry. But I'm gonna just use what I got. I'm salty though. And I don't know why I put them on the edge of the thing like that. Like my dad would say something like, use your brain, college student. Like, you know, definitely did not set myself up for success. If I don't want to waste money, I should just do it in the trash, you know? No, I'm just playing. Hey. Be careful. And stop throwing that on the floor, but so yeah. I'm very pleased with this meal. I'm just really impressed by the pasta. Sometimes they say less is more. Less is more. What was I going to say? I was gonna tell you about this wash and dry. So I ordered one I went in Lowe's. Did I even go on Lowe's? I don't even know what I went in Lowe's for initially, but I just, you know, wandered back to the appliance department to see, you know, what kind of washer and dryers they had, what type of deals they had going on. And they had cause I feel like it was confusing trying to look for on websites for any place that sells washer and dryers. It just, I don't know why, it just looked confusing. So I went in the store, looked to see what I could see. I was gonna get like, I was just gonna get like the cheapest thing that I could get or whatever. However, when they had this Samsung pair that was on sale or whatever, but like really on sale, significantly on sale, so a significant amount of money off, and it wasn't much more than the cheaper like non-name brand ones that I was planning on getting. So I was just like, you know what, spend that extra couple dollars and, you know, get the really good pair or whatever. So I ordered. So it was on sale, and the sale was due to end like maybe the next day or something like that. So I couldn't get into Lowe's to physically, you know, to go in the actual store. So I ordered it online. When I ordered online, it was saying that the stuff wouldn't be here. I ordered a black pair because the colors that it had said that that was like the soonest that I could get it. It was like I ordered these back in April, and it said like June 25th was like the soonest that I could get it. So I was like, that's cool, because, you know, I won't be out of the apartment until the 31st of May. And I was like, I'll just wash all my clothes before I leave and stuff like that. And then a month, like, listen, my family will tell you that that's not, look, it's a bunny. Look, it's a bunny outside. But yeah, my family will tell you that that's not unknown to me to not wash for like a month or two or whatever. But I have way too many clothes. And I have a lot of underwear because when I was in, and not to say that these are all old, because I don't know. But anyhow, I have done purging since then. However, when I was in college, I used to always just, and even still, like, buy underwear so I didn't have to I could wait until the next time I went home to do laundry, because it costs money to do laundry in college or whatever. So I've still done that. Like, I still have an abundance of undergarments that last me a long time. So anywho, 25th get here, or it was like the day before, and it was saying that I was still gonna get the delivery service that Lowe's uses, a third-party delivery service. And the delivery service said that it would be here last Saturday, but Lowe's rescheduled it for Monday, this past Monday. So, one, I was confused because I'm like, okay, well, Lowe's sent the email before the delivery service confirmed my delivery, so I'm thinking that it was still on, you know? So, Saturday, get here. My little window come and go. I called the delivery people and I'm like, hey, just trying to see when can I expect it, because clearly it didn't come today. And you know, I got two conflicting information or whatever, and they were like, well, yeah, it seems like it'll be scheduled for Monday. Lowe's rescheduled it, we don't know why. I'm like, okay. So they come on Monday. It was funny because the dude was like, hey, you got the, you know, the little connections that you need, like the hoses for the wash machine, the electric cord for the dryer. And I was like, no. But I feel like I knew that they would have it or whatever, you know, and he was like, so we just dropping it off then. And I was like, no, like, if you can hook it up. He was like, well, we can provide those parts, but you'll have to pay, they'll charge you for it. What else? I was going to have to buy it anyway, so it's fine. Plus, I ordered online. Like, it did say you might need these items or whatever, but I ain't know, so I ain't order them. I just ordered the machines. So, they bring the washer in, then the dryer, he said, did you order a gas dryer because this is a gas dryer? I was like, no. I ordered an electric dryer. I show him my little invoice or whatever. He looks at his. We both confirmed that it's supposed to be an electric dryer. He says that it's a gas one. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to call his company, so the delivery company, and let them know what happened. Lowe's will give you a call and, you know, figure out what's going on or whatever. So he ain't leave the dryer. I didn't look at the dryer, so I don't know whether or not it really was a gas dryer or not. I don't even know what I would have been looking for to know that anyway. So yeah, they didn't leave it. So I end up calling. I ain't leave nothing up to chance. Once they left, I called the delivery people and I'm like, hey, they just tried to deliver the dryer, but it's a gas dryer. They're like, yeah, you would have to call did they tell me to call Lowe's? I think they told me to call Lowe's, figure out what's going on. Call Lowe's. Somebody was like, well, we'll look in, basically they was going to look into it and get back to me or whatever. And I guess they discovered that the manufacturer, well, first he said that it would just be a thing of emailing the warehouse to get the correct machine because it should still be there because they didn't have it on the truck. Like, you know, they brought me a gas one, but they should have the electric one. So he says he's going to email the people. So this was all on Monday. So then on Tuesday, I think they gave me a call back and was like, we figured out what happened. Basically, the manufacturer sent the wrong machine and they had to order another one, but it wouldn't be here until July 31st. I said, oh no, I'm not waiting a whole nother month when I've already waited 2 months or whatever for this to get here. So I call, who I call? I don't know who. I think I called the delivery company. And they said that I needed to call or go. Oh, well, no. They said that was basically what they could do. Or maybe I called Lowe's back. And they was like, well, that's all we could do or whatever. Like, it's because I had a custom order or whatever that it would come from the warehouse or whatever. I mean, it would come directly from the manufacturer. And it's like they make it when you get an order for it. It's not like they have them in stock readily available. And I was like, well, I mean, what can be done? Like, is there any other set available? Like, I don't have to have that color or whatever. I just ordered that because it was the color that could get to me the soonest or whatever. And they were like, well, you would have to go into the store and ask a appliance specialist, if what they can do or whatever, as far as exchanging or getting something from the warehouse, blah. So when I get back, I told you guys that yeah, you will know that by the time you see this video, that I went to my friend's funeral for his son. I went to Cleveland for the funeral for my friend's son, and then when I got back, I went straight to Lowe's. And I go in there and I talk to this one chick, and she's like, yeah, I show her the set. It's the same set that's in the store. I just ordered it online. And she's like, okay, well, it looks like we do have this set in stock or whatever. You would have to call the delivery people and have them do an exchange for the washer and then get you the dryer or whatever, the matching dryer and stuff. I was like, okay. So she gives me the product number or the item number, and then she also gives me the number to the delivery folks. So I'm dialing the number as I'm walking out the store. When I get to the parking lot, and luckily I wasn't at home, or, you know, I'm like in the parking lot talking to these folks, and they said that they can't do an exchange, that the store will have to do it. So I'm like, okay, like at this point I'm about to get mad because I am getting conflicting information. One, number two, why am I, the customer, doing all of this calling around and figuring out? I feel like y'all should be the ones doing all this and then call me with an update, okay? Like, and I just feel like the girl gave me the product number, all this kind of stuff. Like, girl, like, where's the customer service? Like, and then going back to when I talked to the delivery folks about not getting another dryer until the 31st of July, I'm like, well, I mean, what can be done? Can I get a credit or something like that? Like, you know, this is really inconvenient because I've already been waiting 2 months and stuff like that. I understand that, you know, there are delays due to COVID and all that good stuff. However, I've already been waiting 2 months. I'm not going to wait another month just for the dryer. So she's just like, well, you know, it's not our fault. It's the manufacturer's fault or whatever. So maybe you could call on the day that it would get delivered and talk to whoever's on, like the manager at the time, and see if they can give you a credit. And I'm just like, I don't care whose fault it is. I feel like it's your job to make it right. Like, what the heck? It don't matter. I don't care that the delivery folks messed up. Yeah, they messed up, but guess what? You the one I'm talking to, Lowe's. Like, you are responsible. So I feel like you should be making it right. Anywho, the girl at the inside of Lowe's gave me the conflicting information, or maybe the delivery people didn't know. So I go back, I march right on back in there, and of course the girl that I talked to, she wasn't at the desk no more, but this guy who's, you know, they be having pictures of people who like be, you know, the specialists of that area or whatever. He came and I was explaining to him, he was just he was annoyed because of he's like, how did this happen? He's just like, he's annoyed that this is the trash, you know. So he calls the people. They were acting like they couldn't do the exchange, or no, yeah, they were acting like they couldn't do the exchange or whatever. They said that he was like, well, can you just order her one from the warehouse and then I could do the exchange, you know, figure out the washer in the store. And they were like, well, we can't order her another one, we've already refunded her money. And he's like, and I told him, I was like, how did they refund my money when they gave me, I mean, they ordered me another dryer, they didn't refund anything. So then they were like, well, we can refund her the money, and then I would have to go in the store and, like, you know, order the dryer, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, so they refunded me the money or whatever, and he was like, I mean, what I could do for you, I could just buy, like, get you one, you know, like you can buy another one right now. I'm just like, who just got this type of money just laying around? I mean, maybe some people do, but I don't. Okay. And so I would have had to wait till the refund came in order to, you know, buy the dryer. And then he was like, and then, you know, she's got to wait 7 to 10 business days for it to get back in the car. And I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree now. Yeah, we got to wait. You know, it's ridiculous. So, hey, you eating? You better be eating and not throwing stuff on the floor. Y'all should see him. It's ridiculous. He got noodles in his head and then he just bent over and the noodles fell on the floor. So they issued me my refund. He told me, he asked me a random question about whether I had the hookups for the dryer and washing and stuff. And he was telling me the power cord I would need for the dryer. And he was like, well, yeah, just come back whenever you get the refund and we can, you know, take care of the exchange and order the dryer. So, of course, I was not pleased with that. So I think that I called, I don't know if I called them that night or the next day, but I called back. I called the delivery people and they were like, well, you need to call the warehouse and the warehouse can maybe do an exchange and then figure out the dryer. Because the next day I ended up getting the refund back or whatever, which I was very shocked about. I thought it was going to take longer than that. So, and then they was like, and call and talk to a manager. Sorry, this is a long convoluted story, but this is just, you know, this the crazy stuff. So I called the warehouse and I talked to a manager and he was like, and it was so funny because he knew exactly what I was talking about. I was just like, wow, I've been to talk to the warehouse, okay? Because folks know why is this crazy? Because I've been calling them every day. So, you know, my guy Steve, and I gotta, you know, see how I can just give him a compliment and stuff like that. Because I feel like he did what he was supposed to do as far as going above and beyond to correct this issue. So he's like, he's like, okay, well, you got the refund. We can get you the dryer, and then let's see what about doing the exchange. And he's like, I need to look at the inventory in the warehouse and see what we have available. He was like, what's your color preference? I said, I don't care, just as long as they the same color. It don't matter. Like, and he was like, okay, well, let me see what we can do. So then he called me back that night and was like, okay, we got a stainless steel pair. I was like, that's totally fine. I literally don't care. And he was like, well, all right, we just got to get you some card information and then we'll get the dryer ordered and stuff like that. And when I talked to him before he called the first time, he was like, and don't worry, we'll honor, you know, and price match what you pay for online or whatever. You don't have to worry about that. And he was like, I'm trying to see what I can get you. Like the next delivery date was today, which is the 2nd. I think I talked to him on Wednesday. I forget. The Wednesday was the 30th. Then he was like, I'm definitely looking to see like the soonest I can get it to you is Friday. We're trying to look for a delivery date on Friday. So he called me back. Everything was a go. He was like, yep, we got the stainless steel. Just transfer you to somebody that can get your card information. And then, get your card information and then you should be all set. So then I asked the girl when I was talking to her, I was like, and he said that, you know, you would be able to deliver it on Friday. Is that still available? She was just like, yes, and if anything changes, I will give you a call. I wasn't leaving that up to chance. I was definitely going to call her on Thursday. However, or yesterday, I didn't have to call her because I did end up getting a notification that they would be here today. And they did come. I don't know if I might have been the first person on the delivery list, okay? And they got here at 9:30 and, yep, hooked everything up. And now I got my washer and dryer with wasted detergent on the floor. So that's cool. No, I'm just like, but whew, that was just the whole debacle. And I'm just like, at first I was annoyed. I'm just like, why am I the customer doing all this troubleshooting? I feel like I should just be on the receiving end of an update call. That's it. That's it. So yeah, Steven, I think I talked to him the first time as well. He had, I don't know, but anywho, he went above and beyond, and I appreciate it. And then the delivery guys were cool too. One of them even killed a spider for me. It was in the living room, but he was just like, hey, you got a spider on your ceiling, you want me to get this for you? I was like, yes, please. He was like, give me something. I gave him my house shoe or whatever. So yeah, that was my whole debacle with, and it just makes me nervous about ordering stuff online. Like, God dog, I know one thing, if I ever order anything or get anything from Lowe's, I'll definitely be ordering, going in the store. I probably won't ever order anything online. And for whatever reason, they feel like it's efficient to have a third party taking care of all this stuff. But it's just so much disconnect because you clearly can't get stuff solved in a timely fashion. Like, I don't understand why they're just not taking care of all of that themselves. But hey, it ain't my business right now. But I said it was gonna be Sunny. It was gonna be called Sunny's Home Improvement if they ain't get it together. Okay. But yeah. All right. Well, that's it. And that's all, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notifications. The next time we post a video, we will see you in the next one. Peace out. Let me see if I can pan the camera so y'all can see him. Y'all see him? Yeah, I should show y'all the floor, but yeah, his noodles is on the floor. You got anything to say for yourself? Y'all see them noodles in his head?